Back at it. We back at it, boy. Oh man, this feels good. It always feels good when I get to sit down and take the time to chop it up and record an episode. But I don't want to take up too much of your time. Let's get straight to it. I always got to start off by saying, happy to see everybody made it home in one piece, because this is the after hour. After the after hour. So hopefully you came home with the rest of that bottle. Little something else you left in that bag to roll up and chill and talk about this hip hop thing. And where's my manners? Welcome to Kush Equilibrium. Welcome to Kush Equilibrium. I am your always smoking, probably always drinking host. Oops, great. Got an interesting topic. It's pretty interesting. I think it's pretty interesting. I think you'll find it pretty interesting. But before you go in the other room and do what you came to do, what we all do after we leave the after hour. What we all do, what I'm saying, once you find what you're looking for at the spot. She looking at you, you looking at her, she looking at you, you looking at her, you gotta decide to, come back to the spot, chill. You gotta put something on the TV. Why not? Kush Equilibrium. Sit at the bottom of the screen. Help me take care of the YouTube police. Some likes, some comments, some subscriptions, all that good stuff. Keeps YouTube out the business, just like you don't want the police knocking at the door when you got something going on. It keeps YouTube off my proverbial door. You feel me? You feel me? All right. We got some issues to discuss. I think I found a interesting snippet to react to. I got to shout out a lady real quick though. She been giving me some of the greatest takes on various topics I've had in quite some time. Shout out to Ms. Hummus. I'm gonna link her. I'm gonna give y'all the link to her page. Yeah, check her out. But even if you don't check her content out, you can check out Malone content, and you probably gonna find Miss Hummus there too. But the topic at hand, it kind of revolves around several people. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play the video, play the little snippet, and then we'll go at it from there. Pull that down a little bit. Without further ado, let's get to the side A of it.
Jump in that, bitch. Jump in that fire.
Segregated practices?
Man.
Hey, y'all motherfuckers, you over there.
Man.
Yeah.
How to run a suicide.
As always, shout out to No Ceilings by Malone. Coach, Trap, whole crew over there be doing it. Ooh, I almost said it. We got a couple more minutes before I can talk to what I want to talk. I'm already poured up and everything. I'm ready. But let's get into the snippet.
You take the Grizzlies over there to Nashville. Don't they got NASCAR? You talk to them like, God damn it.
Oh man.
Now the phone call he's about to take, because Glasses takes phone calls now. And it's an interesting phone call. I want y'all to hear this. Approach the phone call with open mind. Don't judge it. This is why I like to do this with y'all while we smoking and drinking and chilling, because it buys a little patience to let the person say what they're going to say, let the opinion be had, and then we can just either go in or however we choose to do. Let's get to it.
Just on the golf course, just yapping.
Good afternoon.
Hey, it's Miss Hummus.
What up, Miss Thomas?
going on?
What up, Miss
Thomas, what's
Thomas?
happening?
DSC just said that LeBron James said something about Israel. What did he say? Israel. He doesn't. Okay, nothing. Wait, hold on. He said he's heard nothing but good things about Israel. So my question is, like, what do y'all think is going on with our OGs? Do you think they are so out of touch with society because they have money and they've reached this pinnacle in their life where they don't know what's going on the ground floor?
That's what it is.
Or
What is going on with our OGs? It is the sole issue. Reach a certain level of success or cachet or economic standing, and things that are supposed to be important to all of us become a little less important. Is that the case? Could it just be people's reality finally being revealed? On the come up, they had to play the game, but once they up, they ain't got to play shit. I'm past my little couple minutes, man. I try. I know I'll be trying to hold off on my use proper words as best I can, but goddamn it, I can't. Let's get to it.
do you think that they're just showing their true colors? They've always been this way. Now they have this
Cheers.
status and they have money and they can say what they want to say.
So
Because
you
this
think
is
they
crazy.
lost a little? You think they lost touch, Miss Thomas? They lost touch.
I'm trying to. I don't know. I
No,
think that
they- 'cause
either
they
they're
was
showing
this
their
way the
true
whole
colors
time.
in their older age. Okay,
No,
that's what I was saying.
No.
That's
It's
what
the
I was
same thing
asking.
I was saying initially.
Mhm.
It's been the same thing this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all
Okay.
motherfuckers just prop them up because they just, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know, bruh. Like, I was arguing with y'all. I was saying it was that serious. Like, I'm
Yeah.
arguing with everybody. I'm like, hey, bro, him saying take that team there, he don't understand. Everybody saying, oh, no, I'm like, it means something. He knows what he's saying.
Provide a little more context, because the conversation kind of started with LeBron, but it spreads out to just black people of influence with high financial means. Kind of sort of taking their eye off the ball, not handling their responsibilities that they're supposed to do or take serious within hip hop culture or within the black community in the case of LeBron James. Because it's definitely not an overnight thing. One minute you cared, one minute certain things had value or certain things had meaning or purpose, and then next thing you know, you jeweled out, diamond out, off in the heels, and racism now with it. Or subject matters that matter to us, the everyday black person, don't matter. Let's hear her out.
Like, I don't even give a
Exactly.
fuck about all that punk ass Israel shit, man. Look, we are probably right motherfucker here with this motherfucker. How they treat us.
Exactly. I'm with you.
That's
I'm
right.
with
My
you.
problem, first off, is that's what you have. You like you see this. This is right here. So you want niggas to go to the game, and then this man to be running around calling them niggas.
Man,
And then it's a nigga giving a nigga a hat after he got called a nigga in front of him and bear sprayed him, and you gave him his hat.
I don't know why LeBron said Nashville. Why you
Well, the
say that?
uncle.
Now, if you're unfamiliar with what they were just talking about in that little part, I intentionally chose to not include it because there's just some stuff I'm just not about to give the light to, even with my little funky little 400 or whatever, some odd followers. Well, you're more than welcome to become one. But white people playing in our face is something I'm just not going to give light to. We can talk about it, but It's something to be careful with. It's something to not be played with. And they're kind of lumping a couple of topics all into one because they're kind of intertwined. White guy going around rage baiting via racial insensitivities to us as a people. Using the hard ER, so forth and so on. Disrespecting black people, but at the same time, while in the midst of disrespecting black people, there was other black people around that didn't play the situation the way they were supposed to play it. We'll just say that. Well, let's let her carry on, because I got a solution for all of this. And I know some of y'all not gonna like it. That's why we about to smoke. We can forgive each other if we smoke together or if we drink together. So let's go ahead and let her talk, because this is almost over. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. We gonna look at some music. I got some music for you to check out, and we gonna get up out of here.
Ruckuses, I'm not worried about. I'm just confused because all of our OGs are just moving weird. And I'm like, is it because y'all are so out of touch because you have money, or is this the way you felt this
That's
week?
definitely what it is.
And now that you have this status, you think you can say what you want to say, especially in the climate in America right now. It just makes me so sad. Like, honestly, it makes me so sad because there are prominent people in our culture that should be at the forefront of going against all of this BS. The Drake lawsuit, the stuff that's going on with these white YouTubers saying the word nigga, the stuff that's going on with the country rap saying the word nigga and hanging a black person within the same video. Like, where is the outrage? There's nobody that's in the forefront of our culture outside of you that's leading the charge to say something about this. And it just hurts my heart. It's like, did y'all never feel this way?
No.
Or is it because you've become so out of touch?
It was all.
I don't agree with Glasses at all on this one. I don't agree at all. I'm gonna say why in a minute. I want y'all to hear her whole thing, her whole call.
Always about that money. That's what I'm saying. It's always been about that money. It ain't. It's not a. They're not out of touch. It's just what's in it for them. Like a lot. Like, think about it. The last 15 years, we've been watching niggas wear dresses, nails polished, and niggas is propping them up.
Right.
Yeah.
Niggas is wearing nail polished purses. Like, and no disrespect to them niggas. Because they're
all
doing
the
what they
disrespect
think.
to them niggas.
No, it's not, because
all the disrespect to them niggas.
tell you
Because
why
you're
it's not.
supposed to be a man. Nope.
That ain't it. Where about shit at? Miss Summers earned that. You're supposed to be a man. Have some nuts. Why, when we get ready to say something that can be misconstrued as disrespect, we so quick to say, with no disrespect, sometimes we need to intend the disrespect. The disrespect sometimes needs to be intentional, as they say, the fuck. As the fuck. It shouldn't, when you say things like she's saying, when you say no disrespect intended, it kind of takes the luster off of what you just said. Like the all the vibrato that goes with a bold statement or stance. It's kind of lessened when you say, oh, no disrespect intended. I feel like people say that to avoid confrontation or conflict. Nope, just say it. What come of it, come of it. As they say, if the shoe fits, Just let her finish her out. Finish her out.
I could never judge a nigga by thinking this is what he got to do to take care of his family. I can
You
only
should judge a
y'all.
nigga by thinking that's what he's gonna do because he doesn't have morals
Hold on, Miss
and
Hummus.
he
I can
doesn't
only
have
judge.
integrity.
Hold on, Miss Hummus. I can only judge the people that support it.
Right. They letting that shit fly.
The people that support
I mean,
it. I
you
can
can
only
judge
judge
both.
them. I can't judge the asshole. Like, listen, it's easy to judge. Like I said, I understand this person's motivation. I understand Gaines' motivation. He like, shit, I can get money out this month. I can get some millions of dollars. I can get access to this plane. I can get this, that, and the third. How do you support a motherfucker? Like, that's the same thing even with Cuz. Like, even with homie. Like, you file a lawsuit in a situation where it's time just to be accountable. And then people still gonna support him. It's people telling me that I'm crazy, that I'm not gonna listen to the album.
Hold on, I just seen at Larry Legend, what does morals have to do with human sexuality? Did they come out and say they were gay? Because unless they're gay or they live that life, why are you wearing a dress? And this is the problem. Everybody's soft fetch. Y'all need to grow a pair of nuts and call this shit out. This is why we're in the situation we're in.
No.
Ooh, some nuts. Fellas, grow some nuts. How you outside smacking on all these cheeks if you ain't got no nuts? It's for more than just fornicate. They hang there as a reminder of what you so fucking supposed to be. A man should never forget to be a man. Why? Because he got nuts. They hanging there.
Everybody wants to be about the what aboutism. Nigga, you a whole grown ass man in hip hop. Shut up. There's no fucking excuse. Stop it. Y'all need to stop the bullshit. This is why we're here. And oh, dear Lord, baby Jesus. Okay.
Did y'all hear the fuss? Tell you the sad part about that. That was a woman showing frustration over men, not me and me being scary. But it's a solution for this. It's a solution for this. It's been around for a long time. I'm going to introduce and or reintroduce a phrase to y'all. And this phrase fixes this all. Throw the baby out with the bathwater. Throw the baby out with the bathwater. I've been saying this since the Kendrick administration started. Once Drake back got kicked in and he was over in the corner wounded, I kept saying, let's not get out here and start acting like Drake is the only problem. There's others. When you go to change something, once you get a hold of it, you got to do damage control. You got to assess what needs to go. And that's where we're at. That's our problem. That's the solution to all of this. We're trying to skip a step. This is where the hard decisions start. Everybody out there that's for self and not for culture, out. Get them up out of there. Get them up out of there. And it's going to be hard because it's going to be some of our greats. It's going to be cats that we've loved and admired for years, if not decades. They not for us. Game been playing games with hip hop for a very long time. And we've been making excuses. Oh, it's just like the crazy uncle. Well, the crazy uncle can take his ass home. Get out. Stop listening to him. Stop paying attention to him. He don't exist. I wouldn't be surprised if he pop up on Drake's little weak ass album. Anybody for self. And I get it. If you don't look out for yourself, who will? But if you are a person with a hip hop culture or within the black community and you got to make a decision that's going to help you but potentially hurt us, and you still choose to roll with that, roll your ass to the other side with the rest of them people. Stephen A. Smith, he can take his cooning ass over there with some other people. All black people should vote Republican to hear me out. Bye, homie. I heard Rick Ross on that little interview he just recently did. We just want you to win. You want Drake to win? Bye, homie. You 12 anyway. Bye. Get the fuck out. We need to be willing to kick out whoever. I had to do this with, listen to this. When I seen Jim Brown taking pictures with Donald Trump, let me explain, listen to me. I am Ohio raised. I am a diehard Cleveland Brown fan. I seen this man in person. When I say idol, starstruck when I seen this man. At one point in time, Jim Brown could never do no wrong in my mind. But guess what? That was too far. Bye. Bye. You got to go. Add one more thing before we get to the music. I'm going to make this a short one. I'm going to make this too long. She asked where the OGs is at. And I've been going over that question for some time. I think half the problem is, and I kind of own my own little part of this, but just pertaining to music specifically, right? And I'm gonna get to LeBron James of it, then we're gonna get to some music. I think there's a segment of what will be the OGs currently threw their hands up a long time ago. Kind of how my approach was with hip hop. It was so bad for so many years. I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this. I go back to my good music. I blow the dust off some Ludacris and some Dom Kennedy and Devin the Dude and Too Short, and blew the dust off that T.I. and Project Pat and Goody Mob. And I tuned in on that. But what I failed to realize, it is kind of can be used as it pertains to everything. The problem with taking your hands off the wheel, closing your eyes, and ignoring the current because it's so bad, you allow it to fester. You allow it to grow. Eventually, it's around too long, it becomes the standard. So by taking our hands off the wheel, kind of like how we did, 'cause I'm pretty sure I ain't done. We allowed a small problem become a bigger problem. And now that we're trying to make a market correction, so to speak, what happens when you make sudden change? The people who are not accustomed to that said change, they buck it. They fight it. Because they not the ones that act for the change in the first place. You know what I'm saying? They was good the way shit was. But as far as this hip hop thing, we'll put a bow on it and get to the LeBron and James of it all. We can't skip a very vital step. I imagine it's probably like looking for lice. I had to use some kind of non-black joke. We don't know shit about no lice. But, you know, you go through it with a fine-tooth comb, trying to find them, dude. We gotta look through hip-hop with a fine-tooth comb. Look for the little critters that's infecting it. Throw them out. Game, Diddy, 50 Cent, African Bambaataa, maybe. Hard decisions. But it's that fear of making these hard decisions that got us in this boat. Had we mustered the courage to say something back then, and maybe we need to discuss exactly what time frame is back then. Definitely before the little yachties of the world started to exist. Now, let's get to the LeBron James. And then we can get to some music. Let me get a sip. I'm a little parched. Again, happy everybody made it home successfully. If you're watching this at its scheduled time to be watched, it's the late night, you know, this the after hour. So I know sometimes we'll be driving in circumstances we ain't supposed to be driving, so to speak. If you know, you know. But hey, like I said, you made it home. But to the LeBron James of it all, again, I'm a Cleveland fan, born and raised in Ohio. There were several signs throughout LeBron James' career. More specifically, the first stretch of time that LeBron James was on the Cleveland Cavaliers, I rose my eyebrow like, oh, bro, different. First off, homie wasn't raised with a stable father figure like that. And that matters. That molds, that helps to shape that backbone that we typically have as men. Now, if you go way back, if you're a LeBron James fan, you think I'm bugging, go look at them early games. Remember how LeBron only moved in his first 2, 3, 4 years? Bully his way through the lane, that big gate. Built like a tight end. I never found it amazing. Like, he's just a big dude. Like, pause. Freight train his way through. After a while, the league got tired of it. They started fouling the shit out and smacking him around and shit. every time he hit the ground hard or every time they give him dirty little fouls, you never seen LeBron really be about it. Like, man, what you not about to do? You know what I'm saying? He never had that energy. It was always Zydrunas Ilgauskas or can't think of homie name. Anderson Varejao. It was always somebody else coming to the aid of him. And don't give me that, somebody's supposed to protect their star. Man, maybe y'all ain't watching enough NBA. So I've watched Reggie Miller and Michael Jordan and even some of these modern players. You know what I'm saying? They look like they was ready for business. I've never seen LeBron have one moment where he felt that action, which is why I'm not impressed with him months ago or whatever, pulling down on Stephen A. Smith like he wanted that smoke. Man, that's an elderly man. Cut it out. Cut it out. LeBron ain't ever been that dude. And let's not forget the fact that he had a whole teammate putting pound game on his mama in the allegedly at the facility. Go look up Delonte West. I mean, he been on hard times, but I'm saying if the people around you, specifically teammates, a teammate willing to do something like that, allegedly, they tell you what he thought about you. Just saying, LeBron ain't never been the toughest of guys. Anywho, let's check out some music. Now, I picked this because it threw me for a loop. First off, there's no bass line. And that's what's throwing me, because it's not acapella. There's no, I always get a hard, dope bass line from this cat. There's no bass line. So I don't know how to judge it. So y'all let me know. Let's get to the side B of it all.
East side for good luck.
How do y'all feel about black and white aesthetic videos? Because I'm starting to see a real growth in black and white aesthetic videos. But check this video out. The video is dope. The video is really dope. We're gonna talk about it as we go through it. It'll make the title start to make sense very, very soon. But pay attention, like, we'll talk about it. I'm conflicted. I'm a Spitter fan. He give me new music every month. Let's get to it. Nail guns. Spitter. Take it away.
V12, SL, make money, dress well, piano keys, killer whales, Crescent City where the killers dwell. Some of them steppers, hammer boys, nigga don't get nailed. Put it in the mail, on the scale, it's for sale but not on sale.
Out the Snoop. And then I'm not talking about Uncle Snoop. We talking about The Wire. Snoop was out there putting that work in. Snoop wasn't hugging no block. Snoop was the enforcer of the hood. You know?
It costs what it costs. It's only for the ones who really want. Mid-mounted engine, so the car got 2 trunks. Bitch, who really got my back, don't front. I could put you on the map in less than a month. They gon' have to wonder where you at till you post what you've done. Under the sun, and some shit they don't know where you got it from. Toast to a play well run. Games that we've won. Rolls Royces parked in a row 1 by 1. G-Wagons, we snatching them up just for fun. Grocery store back and forth, cinnamon toast, honey buns. Them niggas there's totally bums. Each one of my doggy dogs is
What are y'all feeling about that beat? I'm a sucker for some good piano key. That it sound ominous, right? So with an ominous tone, with the snippets of The Wire, with Snoop going to go get, remember the scene? In fact, I forgot which episode it was, but they started the episode. She was going to the what was it? The hardware store. Because, you know, they were putting the bodies in the bandos. So, spoiler alert, if you ain't watched The Wire. You know, they're putting the bodies in the bandos. So, when they boarded it up, instead of screws or whatever, they hit it with the nail gun. Pap, 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 pap. This is where she got the Cadillac of nail guns. That's what the clerk at the hardware store said. This is the Cadillac of nail guns.
one of them ones. V12, SL, make money, dress well, piano keys, killer whales, Crescent City, where them.
That might be one of my few critiques of Currency. Like, I know in a particular project, I'm gonna get a car reference somewhere. And again, I kind of knew that going in because fast cars and weed jars. I got that on a shirt. That's literally that man's line. Fast cars and weed jars.
Killers dwell, some of them steppers, hammer boys, my nigga don't get nailed. In the mail, on the scale, it's for sale, but not on sale. It costs what it costs.
It's got an Alchemist vibe to it a little bit.
It's only for the
It's like
ones
dreary.
who really want. Mid-mounted engine, the car got 2 trunks. Bitch, who really got my back, huh? Don't front. I could put you on the map in less than a month. They gon' have to wonder where you at till you post what you done. Under the sun with some shit they don't know where you. Keep eating, chef song, smoke weed, and this bitch don't post me on your. You could keep a secret, we could. School number 1, don't talk.
I see you, Currency. I see you, Currency. I see you, my boy. Currency out here. Look, Currency give us new music every month. Or roundabout every month. I don't know why nobody really be talking about Currency like that. Like y'all can't say he trash. That's for damn sure. I wish a motherfucker would had to really fall out. But there's some more music out there I want y'all to check out though. If you ain't checked out the Snoop Dogg new album, check that out. That's going hard. Larry June got some joints out right now. Going hard. What was it, Isaiah Rashad or whatever? Got some music. That go hard. T.I. just put a new joint out, new video out. I haven't checked that out, but I heard that's good, so check that out. I'm just thinking off the top of the dome. I got some stuff written down, but I don't want to walk in the other room to get my notes. I feel like a lot of people are kind of pausing. Obviously, regardless of how we may feel about Drake, his release is going to take up a lot of air in the environment, be it good or bad. I'm not reacting to it. I'm not talking about it. I don't give two fucks about it. Fuck him and that album. I feel like we're not gonna get the major albums that's gonna count for the year. I don't think we're gonna get them until after Drake. I think people are gonna wait a good 30 to 60 days after Drake dropped this White Man album. Just to let some of the air out of his balloon, seep out or whatever over time. Especially if it hit like I think it's gonna hit, it's gonna be dead awful. That'll be the perfect time to put something out because people are gonna be looking for something to rinse the taste of that out their mouth. Pause. I do think we're gonna get some new Kendrick music. I do think we're gonna get at least two pieces of TDE project, two separate projects from TDE. Yeah, I still think the best is yet to come for the year. So far we got for the year, Baby Keem came out this year. It was cool. It's still solid. It's still in my rotation. And I can't see it, but I got the Don Toliver up here. It's going to get moved around. It's going to get shuffled around. But Don Toliver is up here. I took down the Guys to the Mouth kind of sort of temporarily because it wasn't a part of this year's release. So these are the two pieces of music I've invested money into this year. That doesn't count. Like I still pay for YouTube Premium, which gives me YouTube Music. But nonetheless, I appreciate y'all pulling up for the after hour. After the after hour, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm Oops the Great. This is Kush Equilibrium. Look, I can't even speak. Let's have one more drink. Appreciate y'all. The next time is the next time. I get at you.
Count that fucking money, man. Count the money. You gonna get yours, B. You gonna get yours, man.